Hi, this is Larry, W6WUH in California. I'm going to be overhauling my Mosley TA-33 Yagi. And I'm going to go through it step by step as I do it, as I encounter problems. You'll see that this is my first time doing it, so you'll probably encounter the same problems, but hopefully this will help you. First thing you want to do is get all 6 of your traps off of the antenna, and in this case you can see that I've got the tip of the antenna and the coil and nothing else. So take a rag and some soap and water and get the dirt off of them and dry them. And then get yourself a felt tip pen and mark them. Going to mark each end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And when you've got the outer element on there, see what I've done? I've put the number on each side. I've drawn a ring around there to show you about how long it was when it came apart. And I've got a horizontal line on each section so that you can line them up so that these holes are going to be easy to find. You make those two, when you put it back together, line those two lines up, insert it until a ring is there, and the hole should be just about in the right place. There's a screw underneath this lump on the cover, and they just put a mark there on each side so that you can put it back together easily. So you're going to mark all of those, all 12 ends, and then you're going to take apart one of these, the traps one at a time. And what you're going to have, where the hell did I put them at? There it is. You're going to pull this thing out of here like this. There's a screw right here. You're going to take this screw out, and this thing is going to pull apart. And this is why we've got them all numbered, because we want to put everything back together the way we found it. I put a number on this end too. These are all going to get cleaned up with metal etch, with phosphoric acid and diluted phosphoric acid and water to get all the corrosion off. I don't know if you can, I'm going to put this on the bench, and I'm going to zoom in it. Now I've wiped these with a rag, but you can still see the problem here. And this is important. It's what we're trying to do, make these things work properly. So let's zoom in here and see what's happening. There you go. Right in the middle of the coil, that crusty, crystalline crap is aluminum oxide, and it's conductive. And so those coils are shorted out by the corrosion. If I had an inductance meter and I put it on there, we'd get some wonky reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our, if you go to Home Depot and you buy their metal etch product, what that really is phosphoric acid, about 50% solution. You're going to dilute it down about 4 or 5 to 1 and use a plastic bristle brush and clean off all of this corrosion, and then you're going to rinse this with baking soda and water to neutralize the acid, and then you're going to rinse it again and flush it with clean water until everything is bright and shiny clean. Because as long as there's that corrosion in there, those coils are going to be shorted out and not be the right value. This is a screw screwing into the element. Going to pull that screw out and clean that up too. Maybe you can see on this one really bad corrosion where these aluminum wires come out around the form and they screw into the outside of that tubing for the trap. That all has to be cleaned up nice and bright and shiny. So you're going to do this 12 different times. There are different traps. Get the Mosley book and learn what the traps are. I believe they're color-coded. And learn what those are so that you're going to reassemble these right. Don't take it for granted that the antenna that you took apart was put together right. It might not have been. Somebody's probably been in there before you, because some of these things are over 50, 60 years old. I got a book from 1958 or 59 that's got the Mosley TA-33 in it. So how the hell long ago is that? That's a long time. That's closer to 70 years. So that's going to be the first step. Whoops. Like I said, this is very repetitive. So what you're going to do is do the same operations on all of these until you've got a cardboard box full of all of these coils from the inside of your traps and all these outer sleeves from your traps, and you're going to clean those up. So you're going to go through it stepwise. You take apart all the take apart all the traps, put them in a box, clean them all with phosphoric acid, and etch them and rinse them off all at once. And then you're going to go and test them all at once.